everybody. It's Penny again and I'm in my kitchen as usual, but no puddings today. I'm going to give you a quick and easy recipe for a vegetable pie, but it's not pastry. It's a European style pie, and it's great for any leftover veg that you've got. If you've got a few carrots, courgette, maybe a parsnip, a bit of sweet potato, whatever you've got left over, just all needs grating up together, and you can use it in this. It'll work. So here's what you need. This is your ingredients. I've got everything pre-prepared. I've run all the veg through a food processor. I'm blessed to have one, but you can use just a hand grater, it's fine, just takes a bit longer, that's all. Once you've run your veg through the food processor, what you need to do is drizzle over about a tablespoon of olive oil and sprinkle it with salt and give it a really good stir. Leave that while you prepare the rest. Prepare a springform pan. I've done one. Mine's quite a big one, so I've increased the recipe quantities for this one, but for a standard 8-inch springform pan, that the recipe will do nicely. Line it, grease it and line it, line the base and clip that into the springform. It helps with any runoffs, and it also helps to actually lift the pie off afterwards. So that's your pan. You need to preheat your oven to 190 degrees, 180 if it's fan, and in the centre, just in the centre of the oven. That's it. You don't really need to put a tray under it. It should be fine. If you're worried about drips, put a tray under. Okay, so here we go. This is simplicity itself, and you don't need a mixer. It's flour, sifted, and into that is your baking powder as well. So there's your flour, all done. Into that, we're going to add the eggs, which I've already beaten, and the yogurt. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? We're going to get that in first, just with a spatula. And you all know how much I love my silicone spatulas. And this is where they really come into their own, because they do actually get everything off the sides of the bowl. So we just need to mix that till we've blended all the flour in. There it goes. It's a miserable old day today. It's raining. So I'm doing this lovely vegetable pie for tea, because my husband will love it. I haven't tried it with adding cheese, but I think it probably would work if you wanted to put a sprinkle of grated cheese in with the veg. I think you could have a sort of like a centre of the veg with some cheese, but I personally haven't tried it. If any of you do, you can let me know on our video channel on the comments. So let's just have a quick zip round there, and now we're just going to add some milk, just half a glass of milk. Half a glass of milk is probably about 150 mils, 175 mils. So we're going to mix that in. And we're just going to work that in. A little bit at a time. But there's nothing complicated about this recipe. It's easy, simple, it's not spicy, the kids will like it, and it's cheap. We're Just going to keep blending. In it goes. And it forms a batter, doughy mix. And we're just going to use half on the bottom, then put the veg in, put the other half on the top. Okay. So we're just going to tip this half, about half. Spread it across the bottom. That's going to be our base. There we go. And then here, as you can see, it's really colourful, it's really lovely, mixed veg, and it's been standing with a bit of salt and some olive oil. It's not swimming in olive oil, it's just coated it. So we're going to put that in, spread it across a mixture. And there he is. Then we're going to top him off with the rest of this. There we go. And then we're going to stick this in the oven. 30 to 35 minutes it should be. You'll see when it's done, it's brown. I'm going to just dab a little bit of beaten egg over the top. Now, you can put some toasted sesame seeds on the top here, just for a bit of variety. I'm not going to do that because my husband doesn't like them. So, we're just going to cover that up. There we are. And I'm going to put a little bit, this just gives it colour, it doesn't do anything other than give it some colour. Just a little bit of beaten egg over the top, crisps the top up. There we go. And he's ready for the oven. I shall see you when he's cooked.